So I'm standing here with Lee Acree. Now Lee's a pro racer, long-term Kevin Schwantz Suzuki school instructor. He's ridden pretty much every reincarnation of the GSXR since it came out.
And it's a great bike. You know, they really shaved a bunch of weight off, and you can really feel it when you're on the bike. The bike's a little bit shorter. I mean, they took a great package to begin with and really made some profound improvements. But also the cool thing about it is it's like being at home.
Butthole was this big, puckered like that.
Pretty scary, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely scary, especially when it's a controlled but uncontrolled atmosphere.
Yeah.
And you know, on the last lap I was out there by myself, but when you're out there with guys and they know the track and they're faster, and you're just trying to find that line, and then you're trying to stay fast enough to catch up to them so that you can run that line, and then then you lose them. And yeah, it gets hairy out there, but as far as exhilarating and a rush,
yeah. So Eleni, you're 17 years old and you're a professional road racer.
Yeah.
You are the first American lady to win a professional motorcycle race last year at Infinity. It's pretty brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm super excited for the season and for the new 2011 Dixie 600. It'll be a good race bike, I think, and I've heard nothing but good things about it and can't wait to ride it this season. I got to spin a couple laps on it yesterday. Couldn't do too many due to AMA rules.
Didn't lose any bikes, everything went well. We dodged a big bullet on the weather, didn't we?
I'm extremely pleased. We were very lucky to have a little bit overcast this morning, and then the sun and wind came out to dry the track, and you guys were able to have an excellent time on the GSXRs.
You know, you see the bike and it doesn't look that different from the old one, and even on the spec sheet, you know, it makes allegedly the exact same horsepower, but it just has a really broad spread of power, which was kind of impressing me, and I didn't know if that was the mid-range improvements or the transmission.
The seating position, the change to the handlebar position really opened up the bike for me, and I knew that for almost every rider that would create a lot of confidence in the seating position. Then I got to ride it and realized the engineers really did their work on the brakes and suspension system.
I'm just amazed they took 20 pounds out of it. How do you take 20 pounds out of it?
It's kind of ridiculous, 1 ounce off the starter motor, you know, and 1.8 ounces off of the wiring harness. It's just like, are you serious?
We looked at every section. The first thing we looked at was to improve the cornering of the bike. The second was to improve the braking and suspension system. And then the third was to look at other areas of the bike that would add up. For example, if we just added the brakes, we wouldn't have gotten that combination of performance if we would not have added the big piston front forks. On the 600, transmission ratios, if we just changed the transmission ratios to the close ratio that we did on the 600, you wouldn't have the acceleration without the mid-range that we have.